What the f is this piece of
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. I know I am. It's perfect weather outside. It's like the mid 70s. It's great fat guy weather. Not too hot, not too cold. And at night, it cools down just enough to leave those windows open and sleep well. I don't think I sleep any better than when I can sleep with the windows open. But anyway, I guess it lets all the farts out too. But in the era of kind of woke reimagine. I'm sorry, again, I missed it again. I'm out of practice. Reimaginings. And race swapping. We've now reached peak insanity. I'm talking more absurd than Batgirl, more insane than She-Hulk, more cringe than Supergirl, more over the top woke than Lord of the Rings, the one power ring-a-ling-a-ding-dong. Okay? This show is a race-swapped Robin Hood modern reimagining that takes place in the hood, I guess, because you get it, it's all hip and cool. It's now a female instead of a male, of course, because men bad. And 11 out of the 12 characters on the cast are African American, it would appear, and there is one white castmate. I suspect they will be the villain. Let's take a look. Global TV reveals first look at woke race replaced Robin Hood. This is via boundingintocomics.com. Global TV shared its first look at their upcoming woke and race replaced TV series Robin Hood. The company's official X account shared a brief 30-second teaser that provided the first look at the series earlier this month. They also revealed the series will be streaming on the Stack TV service. And the video is relatively, I don't know, pointless. It doesn't really do or say anything. It's just this person wearing a cringe, like, 90s rave mask. But you know it's in the hood because it says Sherwood enforce. Oh, the cops. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! This is the only white actress on the show, and she's a police officer. Oh my god. No, maybe they're a cool cop, but I highly doubt it. So they have this cringe, like, this is for Zoomers. Fight the power. Oh yeah, shooting. Oh, look at this staff work. I suppose these are these masks. Rob the rich. Okay. Sure. Wait, what about give it to the poor? It's just rob the rich? It's just rob the rich. They're not giving it to the poor. Yeah, rob the rich, no give it to the poor. Oh okay. Like, like, what the? This looks like bad local theater. I'm thinking I have to pass on this one. I mean, like, it's a dead on arrival. This looks terrible. At least you picked the correct demographic to oof. Hey, white people steal stuff too. I'm not going down that road. People of all walks of life steal. Why does it sound like that? Clown World garbage. One season, if it can even last past the pilot. I mean, couldn't you see how Squid Games and Batwoman couldn't mix? But it gets even better. The company's publicity account would share a poster of the series to Twitter as well, writing, coming this fall. Let's take a look. 379,000 views. It got 20 likes. That's pretty cool. Forrest and Sherwood. And she's sure they're in the hood because it's Robin with a Y. And she's in the hood because Sherwood and Forrest. That's the implication, I would imagine. The series was originally announced back in January 2022 and went to production in June 2022, with the Canadian music video director X helming the series with a story from Orphan Black story coordinator Chris Roberts. In the original press release announcing the series, Global TV shared the official synopsis. So here we go. Quote, in this modern take on the Robin Hood legend, Robin with a Y is a fearless young woman who's not just another superhero. I know, she's a woman. She's probably the first woman to ever woman in history. with the ability of normal people. Oh, I'm sorry, she's not just another superhero with abilities normal people don't have. She's a Gen Zer. How they actually said it. Oh my God. She's a Gen Zer driven by the injustices of today who embrace the heroic, hopeful, and playful elements of the world's most recognizable folk hero. There is no element of what I've seen that reminds me of Robin Hood at all. It continued. She learns to fight for what's right, to care for and lead her followers. And like all Robin Hoods since the first ballad, Robyn with a Y holds those in power to account by using their greed against them to help her community. Robin Hood follows Robyn Loxley, a young woman whose masked hip-hop band, The Hood, is... Is this written by AI? Gen Z, come on. I know I have some Gen Zers in my viewership. There is no way this appeals to you. The Hood is known for their inventive videos and anti-authoritarian message. That's a first in rap, too. The synopsis relayed, she lives in Sherwood Towers, a cluster of rental high-rises in a working-class corner of New Nottingham, a nearby city where the cost of living has skyrocketed, leaving an ever-widening gap between the rich and everyone else. Well, the cost of living skyrocketing is because of liberal policies. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It concludes, when Robyn, with a Y, finds herself fighting for her home and her family against local property director John Prince, I'm assuming white, and the sheriff, also white, I assume, Robyn and her band, The Hood, decide to fight back, righting the wrongs of the corrupt elite to give back to the people who are living under their regime. That is the sheriff. She is the sheriff. Of course. Of course. The end of the show follows the fearless heroine, Robyn with a Y. Loxley, you know she's cool because it's with a Y. An anti-authoritarian mass hip-hop band, The Hood, as they call out injustices and fight for freedom and equality in the city of New Nottingham. Not only was Robin Hood being changed from male to female, but he was also getting race replaced with Pennyworth actress Jessie Romeo playing Robyn Loxley. Robin Hood is not the only character getting race replaced. Little John is being portrayed by Nakeem Provo. Friar Tuck, or just Tuck, is an eccentric hacker in this version and is being played by Jonathan Langdon. These people are all African American. Maid Marian also got race replaced. The character is called Marion Fitzwater and being portrayed by Sydney Don't Care. The character is also being described as a determined lawyer. The Sheriff of Nottingham is getting gender swapped with Cara Goulian taking the role. Interestingly, Prince John, or John Prince in the show, described as a wealthy, villainous real estate tycoon, is still white and depicted by Ian Matthews. I mean, is anybody surprised by that? Like, literally, is anybody surprised by that? Robin Hood is sneak peek. Let's take a look at the YouTube comments, okay? 368 comments. I love the part where she raises the bow and says Wakanda forever. Shout out to Global for making a literal meme show. Ha ha ha, stunning and brave. Let me guess, she breaks into Target and gives to the poor. This looks like something they would air on the CW. I think we all know where this is going. Another classic reborn, more like another franchise destroyed. I love the part where he says they're taking the hobbits to Isengard. It's as if Hollywood didn't learn their lesson from Batwoman live action series. I mean, I can't tell you how excited I am for the memes on this show. I don't want it to be canceled. I want this show to live long and prosper, to be a wealth of memes for the coverage, because look, I'm just looking out for my community. I know guys like Heels vs. Babyface, Yellow Flash, Nerdrotic. We all need some new, fresh content. I mean, I think you all agree we're a little boring. It's a little boring dunking on the same old stuff. This could be one of the most hilarious. This could be worse than She-Hulk, worse than Batgirl, worse than Batwoman. I mean, this is just the most hilarious woke trash I've ever seen. And it has all the tropes that you need, like that you need to know about, where, you know, everything is, you know, the first woman, everything's been reimagined, everybody's awesome. I mean, this is, I can't even tell you how excited I am for this show. It's going to be amazing in every conceivable way. I don't think it makes it past the pilot. I don't think there's zero buzz for this show. There's zero interest at all in this show. So it's going to be fun to watch it crash and burn. And of course, they'll call everyone racist if you don't watch it. So make sure you watch it. Actually, don't. These shows should still flop. I hope you enjoyed this video, though, and we'll talk to you again real soon.